Hi guys, welcome back to another video with the one and only Jess, and in today's video, as you can see by the title, we are doing asking my mother questions that you're afraid to ask your mother. And as you can see, mother is back on the cam in the natural hair, and it's giving what it's supposed to give.
Cute.
She's back. Which video? Oh yeah, if you haven't seen the video that I did with her, which was the spicy noodle challenge, and go watch that.
Yes.
And then come back to this. But mother is back, and
Please remember too.
she didn't know that she didn't know that we're going to do this video of asking her questions that people are afraid to ask their mother. So it's a surprise. So she don't know the question, but we have 10 questions.
Lord.
So you just answer truthfully and honestly by the oath of the United States of.
I swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
So if you're interested, please keep on watching. But before we start, don't forget to
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
But the girl know the protocol. So yeah, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first question, and that is the funny part, is that you don't know the questions them, but it's asking my mom questions you're too afraid to ask yours, right? So these are questions that you're going to answer truthfully, and whatever you feel,
Me nervous.
don't be nervous, and then whatever you feel like you don't want to answer like lengthy, then you can cut it short, right? But these are like girly questions, but informative questions.
Okay.
So the first question is thoughts on sex, and when did you lose your sex?
Lord, a long time.
A long time. The girl out here being rude.
Yes.
So alright,
I
so the
started
first,
early.
right? So you can just give your straight answer. When did you lose?
14.
I never 15.
I have no.
Oh, you had, okay. So continue. Okay.
Yes, I had my first child when I was 15. I was being naughty. Yes, but I wasn't wild. So take that thought out of your mind.
But 14.
Yes.
14. Okay.
14, and I got pregnant when I was 15 with Jojo.
My big sister.
Yes, she's now 37.
Right? Yeah, that's what you know. So, whenever they born, you know, because mommy had Jody at 15 and you had me at 29.
14
So
years.
me and my older sister is 14 years apart. So really and truly, if once you have your first child and have them once you have your first child and you have them so early, you're probably already having in your mind that, oh, you know, you're not gonna really have any more.
I was over it. I didn't want any more kids.
And then me just came along and I just popped in because the world,
to be here.
the world needed me. So
the world needed a dress.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the second part of that question: thoughts on sex. What is it giving? Is it? Is it? When two people?
Okay. Sex is a sacred thing between two persons, right? It's not something that's supposed to be forced in or rushed. You know. Well, I didn't have
The guidance.
at young age. My mom was away working in a different country. Dad was somewhere else. It was just me, my sister, my younger brother. Leave back at home. So we had to navigate things on our own. We have to learn things on our own. So now that I'm a mom, a parent, and over the years I have learned things. I wouldn't advise young people to. Sex is complicated. And sex have a lot of emotions into it. You give yourself to a man and you say, okay, you think the man love you and you think that, and you find out now say the man have somebody else. I'm only the one sex, and then you get it and you gone and you left broken hearted. Because sex is a connection between two persons.
And funny thing you said that, because I always tell people, it's like Yeah, but you're both soul tie.
Yes.
That's why people can't left
Yes.
because the sex was great. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And that keep you when there's 10 red flags. The only one flag you're only acknowledging is because the intimacy part is so great and somebody else might not give you that and blah blah. And you have to blindside yourself because sex is not like a relationship is not only based on sleeping with somebody.
Right,
you have love and you have communication and you have you want to laugh with the person that you're talking to and whatever. You know what, them clothes every 2 seconds.
Right.
Like that's the only thing you know.
And after you get it and you're comfortable with then you're gone. Because it's like there was no foundation for the relationship in the first place.
Just the sex.
Just the sex.
Right.
You meet a girl, you meet a guy a week after. Listen, people have sex the first date, second date, and it lasts for years. And some do, and it only lasts for that day and that's it. So
but then no, pussy and dog have the same look.
Have the same look. So when you're in a relationship, it's best to give it time. Try to get to know the person for a year. Sometimes things happen. Nobody perfect. As I say, you might say, who am I to comment and you have your child at 15? But, as I grow older and I understand how life works and how things happen, I wouldn't want my children to have their first child at 15. I didn't have that guidance and that counseling growing up.
Right. So the guidance you never have, you're going to give it to your children.
To my children, my grandchildren.
Right.
Encourage them to abstain as long as they can. Nobody no perfect. People do mess up, but the thing is that when you make a mistake, you can pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and move on.
Amen.
Well said.
Amen.
Well said.
Number 2, why do moms get mad? Like at their child, which is a very broad question, but why you feel like mothers like get
upset
at their kids, like probably them like probably from a point that you want the best for your child, so like you can answer like that.
Okay, parents or moms or dads get mad and kids for various reasons. One of the reasons is they're upset with the man, the baby father or the husband. And him cheating, I'm doing things that hurts you, and then you're angry with him and you take it out on the child. Sometimes you back off the child, you shout at them, you spank them, so that is one reason. Also, moms get upset also because they're trying to teach children about life goals, relationships, Jesus, all kind of story. And the children probably not listening, or they're listening halfway, but they want to do things their own way. We make mistakes as parents. That is why we are parents, and we don't want our children to make the same mistakes. So we try to counsel them, advise them the best way we can. So sometimes when they're not doing the things that we think is right for them, maybe right, maybe not be right. In their eyes, it may not be right, but in our eyes, it's right because we've been through certain things. So sometimes we get angry, we get upset because they're not following the advice that we give them. Got
it. Amen.
Amen.
Number 3, how would you feel if I got a tattoo or piercing? You can answer like general, like how probably certain mothers would feel, and like how, and then like a personal one, like how you would feel if me did it.
I mean, some parents wouldn't mind getting a tattoo or piercing.
I mean, wouldn't mind their child.
Wouldn't mind children, their child, or if other parents see other kids have it, not necessarily that they're children, but other children, they they just
really mind.
But from my point of view, tattoo is most like a spiritual. It's not a good thing to put those stuff on your skin. It have symbolism to these things, and piercing. Is that something that I pierced my ears twice. That's the only.
Yeah, but that was when she was young. Quick story time. One time, I think when we turned 22 in 2022, and I asked mommy, "Oh, if me get a," because the only piercings I have people is 1 and 2. I don't have any nose, belly, lip, nothing. So I say, "Oh, if me go and get a second piercing, if I just ask just out of asking, but not asking as if I want to do. Me just want to see what she gonna say." And I said, okay, if I go and get a second piercing on my ears, would that, you're okay with it? The lady said she will follow me. The lady said she will follow me to go get the piercing. I mean, I say,
See, I
is this a Christian that I'm talking to?
Yeah.
Because me I say, well, I understand because it's not like no.
Right, the nose
You
and
know,
the
your
ear
nose,
and the
your
tongue and the
lip,
lip
your
and
nail.
the...
Like, me not really do that. If I really was to get a next one with you, it probably would just be a second ear hole.
Mhm.
But by the time my birthday came, I just never bother because me can't bother with the pain. This period from when I was 6 months old, 3 months old, and that's it. Me not like pain. So yeah, I wouldn't get a piercing, and my worst would get a tattoo. Me not want a needle ink in my skin. And what I hate is something like, let's say, okay, you love Jesus, and you're gonna tattoo Jesus on your shoulder, the whole of him face, or Holy Mary. I'm just like, we get it. You never really put it on your skin to prove or to show.
Right.
You have your kid's birthday, it up on your skin.
And
your kid's name, it up on your skin. You don't know you pick the name.
And Jesus,
Not for that.
and Jesus is a one-on-one relationship with Christ. You don't, the world not have to know. And some people,
Right.
some people show it the world and them not have a relationship. Then says, I love Jesus, but it's just saying it. Jesus is a relationship that you have to have with him day by day. Like how me and Jessie have a relationship. Our mom, she's daughter, and we have a relationship that we build over time. That is the Jesus thing. Amen.
Amen. Next question, number 4, because we have 10 questions, so let's breeze through. Thoughts on sneaking out? Go.
Sneaking out. I never sneak out.
Me neither. Me, if I tried that with she, would have dead. When it would have seen me, I wouldn't even be here. But by the grace of God, I'm here. Me not do them some of them.
Me never
Go ahead.
sneak out and go anywhere and do anything.
But there was no reason to.
I wasn't a crazy child growing up, and even though I got pregnant at 15, I never have no
Okay,
money
Lord,
per
you can
man.
go and
It was just one little boyfriend me have. So as soon as me get pregnant, everybody know who the picnic belongs to. Right? So me never sneak out, me never go around with an affair with no panda. Me not advise sneaking out because sometimes you sneak out and you get yourself in a trouble. And you get yourself in a worse hot water with the parent. Look at this guy in Jamaica. He snuck out of the house, went out to a party, coming back home. Him father hear the key rattling, somebody go, and the man fire one shot through the door, kill him.
I didn't know that it was him
No,
son
I never
coming
know.
back through the door.
So, you see, sneak out have the advantage and disadvantages. It's not something that I support.
Right, I can do.
I
I just
can't,
don't
you
see
know,
the
but,
point. Because I
you
just
know.
say you sneak out and that's when things happen to your road, police catch you or whatever. You sneak out, you're dead. You sneak out, you go party, something happen to you. You sneak out, you go boy house, something happen to you over the boy house. It's just so many things, and then the fact that your parents don't know that you're out and they have to try to come back in and screechy in.
You come out through the window and for some
Right,
reason
like,
the window
yeah.
lock and you have to sleep out that door.
So it's just like, why go through all that trouble? And you know why people do it is because their parents don't allow them to
Their parents strict.
go out. So it's like, alright, me just sneak out when they're sleeping and then come back in by morning, by whatever, and they will never know. But
It works sometimes and sometimes
right.
it doesn't
But the
work.
time and the effort we take for do all of that, time wasting. And I don't have the energy for that. Anyways, next, what do you think about girls who are too prime, too fast, grow up quick?
Like any particular age group?
No, just some of them with like big teenagers, 12, 13, 14, them start to look a certain way, dress a certain way, and like and sometimes it's not really their fault because physical, like bodily wise, them look older than them age. Whatever America feed the picnic them over here, they could be 13, 14 and them look like them 18, 20. So them body already show as if they're older, and then the worst on top of it is if them dress.
Right.
Like them look. Then, so what do you think about people that grow up fast, too prime?
My point on that is that parents have control over their kids up to a certain age, right? My child can't come out of the house look a certain way. Even though you, as Jesse said, the American, everything in the food, fast food, a lot of stuff in the food that's not healthy for us, and we eat it, and then the kids then blow up and look bigger than how they're supposed to be. So even though some of them look like that and some may not look like that, parents have the ability to talk to their kids, talk to them about certain things, how you dress, how you carry yourself, because the way how you carry yourself is how the person out the street can look at you.
Right.
She have a little cup short, you gotta show everything and I show everything, man. I go say,
Right, because you have kids who are like 12,
I already see
13.
what she have and what she's about. You know, just modestly. You know, you can't put on a short, but not up and you show your papa root.
No, it's true. Because you have kids that are kids, but them look so adultish that when them go on the road, people are going to look at them. And then when you realize it's a 12-year-old girl, 13-year-old.
And some men, I'm not going to say all men, some men eyes, them eyes go feel like a young girl. And even though she knows that she might young, in certain age, him still a call after her and still a look her.
Right.
You know? So, I know parents can control certain things, the kids' behavior and how they just
so try to monitor it.
At a certain point, you can guide them, but some kids you can't tell them nothing because them just born big. And you can't tell them are adult when they come out of the womb and you can't talk to them. But as parents, we have the responsibility to teach our children. When you send them out looking a certain way, then the men see them young boy and they get attracted to them and they want to hurt them and want to do them things. So,
and also I feel like a child should stay in a child's place and don't rush to grow up.
Right.
Because you see, when you grow up, you're going to wish that you was that little 10-year-old you again and 30 without much responsibility and life and problem and adulting.
A lot of kids want to go up because they want to have sex and they want to go with a boyfriend.
They want to be independent.
And they want this and they want that. So them forced to grow up, run out to their mother house and end up now to come back to come live because they in a problem with boyfriend, then can't pay them bills, them this, then that. You know, take your time and grow. Take your time and grow and mature gracefully, and Jesus will take it the rest of the way.
Next question, let's hurry up. Next question on the docket. Thoughts on boys?
Boys are gross.
Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider, and girls go to college to get more knowledge. If we don't remember that, we don't remember that. Yeah. But any thoughts on boys?
Boys. Yeah, you know, boys. You have to understand boys. I never had boys.
Call them slow.
Not all of them slow.
Some of them up here, so in the cerebrum, the frontal lobe, they are not connecting to earth or they should be connecting. Yeah.
So I never had boys of my own, but I had stepsons, and you know, some of them was good, some of them were like poor little Xavier. And I never understand Xavier,
which is my little brother.
Just a little brother that I raised him had him for 4 years. I'm a good stepmom. Yeah. He was mine. I took him when he was 10 months, and when I left, he was 4. Okay, so I didn't understand him at some point, but my sister did, and she said, "Just have to just talk and understand him and see what is what." But you have boys that, you know, well behaved. You can talk to them, you can communicate with them, but boys gonna be boys. This is how.
But it's just that as they're growing up, though, you need to grow into your maturity and start be a big man, and then act like a little boy.
No, some boys don't grow up, and them not grow up is like some boys didn't have certain things as them age and they're young. So when they grow up now, them can work and buy. Them have them little toys, them have them games, them have them this, them have them that, and some of them still act immature. You know, some of them are mature, some are immature. But you know, as I said, parents and it have a lot to do with sometimes fathers not in the home, and a mother have to be a father to a boy, which is not the greatest thing, but it's best to have a dad be a dad to a boy, giving him counseling and guidance.
Right, boy to boy,
right.
man to boy,
as
relationship,
you know, women to girls, right? Because there's certain questions that you don't want to ask your mother as a boy,
right.
And there's certain things as a mother you don't want to say to your son. So, you know, sometimes when men grow up, when boys grow up without a dad, it can cause problem, as well as, you know, the mother capable enough to do her thing and raise them good.
No, it makes sense. Just that they really need the guidance, and then men in society overall need people to talk to. Because then you grow up to be tough and no ball and be a man and we are ball for. And men aren't taught to show emotions.
Right.
So you really just grow up, talk about a few things, battle in the rest, and then leave it.
And you go up and be thug and tough, and then
exactly.
As soon as somebody
and deep
down,
down,
you want to punch them in their face because you have this build up anger issues we never resolve.
Deep down they want to talk to people, but it's a matter of knowing who to talk to and who's going to listen to
and
them.
don't judge them.
Right, right. Okay. Next question, real quickly. Which is better, shaving, waxing, or laser? Go.
I only shave.
We never do waxing. Both of us never tried waxing before.
And laser, never tried, never did it.
Laser expensive.
I don't know.
But would you try waxing?
Yeah, them people
I mean,
them-
I'm
when
wax
they
on the
scream.
arm by myself, and that was literal suicide. It was literal suicide. So
The only
I,
thing I wax is my eyebrows.
yeah, eyebrows.
And it hurt much less under your arm.
But I
Because your
think
nana.
exactly. But I think based
Never.
on the little Instagram girlies, laser seem like a good choice, but it's just expensive because sessions. You have to keep going back every couple of weeks for them to use them UV light and pew 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 and like do all of that for you to be hairless. Shaving cause razor bumps and ingrown hair and dark spots and this. Waxing, that is painful, but you do that every couple of weeks and you don't really get back a lot of hair growth. So it's like each of them have their pros and cons. But I think for now, stick to shaving.
Stick to shaving.
Stick to shaving.
Or we use what did cream name?
Near.
Get it off.
Get it off. Near. Okay. Thoughts on smoking, drinking?
Hell to the no.
Help to the no. We're not do that. We're not doing that. We don't
I
do
mean,
that. Drinking
drink
wine.
at a mature age.
Yes.
Brain, a child brain still developing at, as you said, they fully develop at age 25, and you can research this is a fact. So when you drink from an early age, and then make drink legal at 21,
You know, mess up on yourself.
you know, good, and then smoking and all of them something that
Yeah, people. I'm not gonna say I hate person that smoke because I do have friends that smoke, but it's not weed. You know what I mean? It's like them little hookah sitting and the way you call the thing, the vape. All of them overall to me, it does not make sense. But do you boo? But my thing is, the more you smoke, you're gonna find later on, next minute you end up with lung cancer. You're like, yeah man, me young, and yeah man, but more smoke, and yes, it makes me feel better and whatever. And then when you reach 40 something now, and you go and do your yearly doctor checkup, your lungs are collapsed, your lungs infected. Because it was a build-up of you, smoking from like teenage years.
And that's what happened to my dad. My dad died at 83, but he's been smoking since he was 15. So he did 65 years of smoking because he quit.
And he just died in
20-something
April.
years ago, and he had lung issue because of the same smoking. So
it's a build-up. It's a build-up that's going to get to you when you get older.
My dad smoked, and he used to drink a lot. And thank God none of us grew up with that. Crave, want to drink and want to smoke. That's the grace of God that we don't do it. But
and then drinking now, don't drink until you black out. When you drink, it's like the fact that some people can drink and by the next day them don't even remember what happened last night. That is too far to me. So I feel like you can drink your little alcohol. Right, moderation.
Right. At home, we drink with wine. From time to time, get a nice wine. Or sometimes we have Baileys. And we drink, take a glass and drink. But we not drink when we are far long ago. We stay, I don't know myself by the time we reach this
right, you don't know your name. You don't remember what going last night.
No.
Somebody could have done something to you the night before and you wake up and you have no idea.
And that is exactly what happened to kids when they got out to party. They drink and it's like they don't know what happened to them. And people video them and put it on internet and all of these things. No, it's
right.
So be mature about it. You can have a little thing. If you know your head light and you can't take it, don't drink it. Left it.
Exactly. Leave it alone. No drinking, no smoking. If it's smoking, lock it up. Drinking, moderation. Don't drink to get drunk and pass out and do the most.
You can have a little
you can enjoy your cocktails, mocktails, your little alcohol here and there, little mix up, but don't overdo it and make your system mash up. Like when you're young, still take care of the young system.
Your kidney. I have a cousin that died from kidney issues and so.
Oh, okay.
He had his kidney failed because he drinks a lot, drink a lot till he mashed up his kidney and he died.
So young people, do not drink and do not smoke because what you're doing now is later on going to affect you
later on.
And when you said one gonna have lung problem and liver problem, stop it. Get some help.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're on our 9th question. We're almost done. Random. Do you think birth control is safe? Let's talk to the young folks.
Birth control is not 100% safe.
Yeah, I always say that.
Some people, I've had birth control before and it was safe. I didn't have no accident with it until I stopped taking it then.
Then I came into the picture. Yeah.
So, it's not foolproof, but
it helps to use it.
If a woman taking birth control or a young girl take birth control, let the gentleman put on his shoes.
Exactly. You know, put on him jacket, him coat, him scarf. Exactly. Because
So,
things not 100 for true. And you think,
especially when you just start taking it, it's not setting your body as yet.
yeah.
So it's, oh, I'm going to start taking birth control this week and have sex next week. Baby, I'll come.
Exactly. You know, really sink in
the
and
system.
start to, you know,
Penetrate the
right,
system,
mix
yeah.
with your hormones. The only negatives is the hormonal problems. And then, like, it, you know, some of them make you put on weight. Some of them make you hear, like, the side effects.
Yeah, some side effect. But also, some doctors put young people on birth control to what's the word, you know?
I think some people
with
take
them,
it.
with them hormone, them have hormone
Right.
issues.
I help with acne.
And
A lot of
right,
them.
so some of them, even with them period issues, and like have heavy flow, sometimes doctor recommend birth control for them to use to kind of help
Regulate by the hormones.
regulate them system. Yes.
So it's not a bad thing, but you must know which ones you're going to use and which method of
and
it you're going to use,
research, right?
and
Them have
research.
birth control. Them have the
They have the pills,
IUD,
they have the IUD,
them have
they have the
injection,
injection.
them have patches.
Yeah.
Them have
So
all
whatever
kind
works
of
for
thing.
your body, then use it. But if you are a girl that is like zero birth control and that's not your thing, you're like against it, then if you're doing something with a man, you must make sure so the man is using his protection, because you know say you will not have none for yourself anyways. Unless you want to risk it and populate and multiply the earth like what Jesus said. Other than that,
Leave it alone.
well, yeah. Other than that, get it and use it. Okay, the last question. And not a nice serious question, just to close out the video. What advice would you give young girls, especially those in this generation?
Advice to young girls. My advice would be, live life as it comes. Don't force anything. Don't force to grow up because you want to get out of your parents' house and you want, have sex and you want party. Everything is in moderation. Do a little acts, as Jessie, she couldn't go anywhere at one point. She couldn't go nowhere because I never allow her to go. Because I got pregnant so early, at an early age. It's like, I try keep her from making mistakes that I made. Not that she's going to make the same mistake, but you have to also allow the kids to, live their life, have their say. It can't be everything about what mommy and daddy say. Because sometimes when it just, you say, then them are going to rebel, and that's when them are going to sneak out, and that's when them are going to go out and do their things. So now my advice is to just, grow gracefully, read, educate yourself on certain things before you jump onto certain things. You're going in relationships with boys, and the boys are going to want a sex because them eat salt, and them body can work.
Be careful.
Right? When a girl can say no with sex, it's harder for a boy to abstain from sex. Especially if them sexually active before they meet you, they might probably end up going to want to force you to have sex with them. Right?
So grow gracefully,
take it one day at a time.
Be
pray.
girls.
We're Christians, we seek God in everything that we do. Pray. You might be a Christian, you might not be a Christian. But God hear every prayer. He said he read on the just and the unjust, and not because we're Christian he only hears us. No, he hears sinners as well. As long as your heart is pure and clear and true to him, he will answer you.
So yes, that's the advice for the girls. Be girls and grow up to be nice girls, and be cautious in life, and
and the same thing for the boys as well. Not just girls, but young people on a whole. Just be careful what you're doing. Make good choices in life. Everything that you try to get a good education if you can. If you cannot, then get a good job. Do something. My grandmother said, do something before something do you.
Yes, amen. Amen. So that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the lovely insights from Mother.
Yes, I hope I answered the question correctly and nobody not judge me.
And I hope you guys, took in what she said, all the little advice and the little pointers. Let me know what you guys think below in the comments. Let's have a chat in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the post notifications and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And if you want to see another video with Mother, please suggest the ideas, the thoughts, and such. And we see you in the next video. Bye.